If you want to be one of the cool kids, there's no way you can be caught running something as mundane as Android L. You got to be running the latest of the latest, the developer preview, if you want those cool kids to like you. And in order to do that, you got to follow this tutorial, which is how to get Android 6.0 Marshmallow today. First step, go to Settings and About Phone and mash that build number until you are now a developer. Wow, that was so hard. Google makes this very difficult. Now we're going to go to Developer Options and turn it on. This allows us to make some more in-depth changes to the phone and basically just allow us to make changes using the computer. So we're going to allow OEM unlocking and USB debugging. Make sure those are both turned on. Plug the phone in and make sure USB debugging is connected. You're plugging this into your computer, by the way. Then you power off the phone, and once it's powered off, we hold the volume down button and the power button until it boots into the bootloader. Now you're going to go ahead and you're going to go to the website, and it's going to be linked down below. This is the developer Android page where you can download all sorts of different stuff, but we're going to be downloading the most recent version for your device. So you select your device, then you go to this page, you agree and all that stuff, and you download. I already have it downloaded, so we're not going to worry about that. Then you're going to unzip everything that's in the file you get. So all those files and the thing that's inside of it that's zipped. You're going to unzip all that into one folder. As you can see, I have Android 5.1.1 and 6.0 in here. So you're going to go to your 6.0 folder, hold down Shift, right click, and then open command window here. Now you're going to see command window and all that other stuff going on. So we're going to type in fastboot OEM unlock and hit enter. Now my device is already unlocked, but basically this just allows you to make changes to your phone. If your phone isn't unlocked, this will have unlocked it. Now we type in fastboot flash bootloader. And basically this is just, we're going to add the bootloader to the phone. And the bootloader is called bootloader and then a bunch of random stuff. So I'm just going to copy that and then paste it and then hit enter. And so it's just going to do a bunch of stuff and it's going to copy all the files. And now I have the bootloader loaded. But next I actually have to go fastboot, reboot, bootloader. Even though I misspelled bootloader. Don't mind that. And then you hit enter and it's just going to restart the phone really quick. And once it's restarted, we are now going to do the same thing that we just did, except we're going to do it for the radio files. So fastboot flash radio, and then we're just going to copy paste that same name just like we did for the bootloader, because nobody wants to type that all out, so it's much easier to just copy paste it. Paste, and then enter. This one might take a while. Once it's done, we're going to then start doing the other files. But first we have to reboot, of course. Fastboot, reboot, bootloader. Phone's going to restart one more time, and then we're ready to go with the rest of the files. And so you have to make sure you do this in the proper order. The order will all be down in the description. So fastboot, flash, system, and system.img. That's an image file, by the way. This one takes a while as well, but that one takes the longest of them all. So as soon as it's done, basically it's just smooth sailing from here out. Fastboot, flash, user data.image. And so you're just going to keep doing this for all the files. It's not particularly difficult. It's just the fact you have to keep not making any errors in your typing and just keep having at it, I guess. So fastboot, flash, boot.image. And you just got to make sure that you're doing it in the right order and that you don't make any errors and you don't skip any and you're fine. So I just did the recovery and then fastboot, erase cache. So it gets a little bit different here because we have to erase the cache before we flash the cache. So fastboot erased cache, and then fastboot flash cache.image. And then enter, and then we're basically done. So all we have to do is fastboot reboot, and it's going to restart the phone in our brand spanking new Android Marshmallow. So we get to see the very exciting new animation for Android Marshmallow. I like this one much better than the last one. The dots kind of got boring, but I kind of like the pattern that they ended up doing with this and how it turns into the Android. I think it's super cool looking. Then once it's done, you just have to agree to the fact that you're using a preview version of the operating system. And then we can go in, we can just verify that we are indeed running Android M. The only thing is you have to set up the phone, same as if you got a new phone. So you can download everything if you already have all your stuff backed up, or you can just use it as a new phone, which is what I ended up doing. But then, of course, the most important thing that you do anytime you get a new phone is you go to guildgraphics.com, you go to downloads, and there you're going to see that there's phone backgrounds down at the bottom, and you can download those for free and just use them on your phone, which is what I'm going to do here. And that's basically the end of the video. If you want to get your Nexus device running the latest version of Android right now, then you can do that just by following this tutorial. I mean, I did it, took what? This video's 5 minutes long maybe at the most. So I was like, it doesn't take that long. The most time spent is just waiting for the files to download and then watching them copy to your phone. So yeah, that's it. Until next time, toodles and good luck in your cellular adventures.